We've had a couple of straight weeks of rain, and I tell you, the site has been a muddy mess. But these guys prevail, they keep moving along. There's about 180 workers on site on any given day right now, and we're just really excited to show you around. So come on in. We're actually standing in the main lobby of the Welcome Center, and off to my right-hand shoulder is our main elevator. There's 3 elevators and 1 freight elevator in this building. And right behind me, really over my left shoulder, is our feature stair. So this is accommodate most of the folks that have come in this west entrance, whether it's a conference or graduation, or simply to go to a meeting, or even the rooftop patio. They're going to be using this elevator and this main stair. All right, here we are. We're actually on the east side of the stage, and kind of a special edition tour for you guys, because we're going to actually take you behind the scenes and kind of back a house, more secure areas. So when the building opens, these areas won't be necessarily open to the public. So we're going to give you a first glimpse here. Right behind me is the stage, and you can still see we have scaffolding as they work up in the high ceiling. That'll come down, I think, around the first week of July, so stay tuned for that. That'll change the whole perspective on what that auditorium is. And as we walk through, we're going to kind of give you a little behind the scenes tour of what we got back here. So we're on the first floor. I just walked off the stage. We've got a couple storage rooms on my left and right. This will be a freight elevator that'll tie the loading dock all the way up to the kitchen on the 3rd floor, right behind the ballroom. So that'll be heavily used, I'm sure. Here we are off to my left. This is our loading dock. This is where we'll receive anything for the building. We'll come in on the east side. Now we're in a public space. The public can actually come around, so if you're here for any specific event in the auditorium, you can use these restroom banks on this side of the building if you'd like. And then from this double door back will be all the behind the scenes, more event setup. If there's a performer or someone presenting, they would be back here. So, all right, so here we are. Just for reference, we're on the northeast corner of the 1st floor of the auditorium. And right behind me is kind of where one end of the story wall starts or stops, and it wraps all the way around our auditorium. I'll kind of walk that way and give you a little perspective of how big the story wall is. As we continue down the hallway here, this is all the pre-function space on the 1st floor. So if you're here for an event in the auditorium, I can give you a little glimpse of what that might look like as you come in the building. So if you come in the west entrance, or if you even come in the north entrance, and oh, by the way, here's one of 2 escalators over my left shoulder. I can just give you a glimpse. Here's one of the portals into the auditorium. And again, looks a little rough right now. We've got a lot of scaffolding. It's really dark in here, no lights yet. But here we are, the camera's taking you through the auditorium, and you would find your seat. So we're excited to reveal that over the next few months as the seats and all this auditorium space develops. So pretty excited for that. You can start to see all the curtain wall glass, all the framings going in right now. There's a lot of glass in this building, beautiful views, and we're so excited to show all that off. From the outside of this building, when it's lit up at night, there'll be beautiful views in and out. So we're very excited for that as well.